Hey, welcome back. This is Tori and Ryan from NiftyThrifties, and we got Smokey here too, just chilling, back by popular demand. Always a favorite. He's our favorite. So we have a cumulative haul to share with you. It's not like a normal huge one bins trip haul. It is some thrift stores and a bins trip as well. So we have two parts to this video. Basically, first part is Value Village versus Goodwill showdown.
Yeah.
And so basically, we found some great things at both of these stores, and we're gonna go through each trip and rate which one was the best. Normally, gotta say, Goodwill, like, we don't have that much luck with these stores because they always price stuff up. But we were very pleasantly surprised this time around. And so that's the first part, you know, Goodwill, that Goodwill trip that we will share all this stuff, and then Value Village trip where we found some great stuff as well, some luxury items, all in that. There's also some St. Vincent de Paul items that we'll sprinkle in. And then the second part of this video is us going down to Southern Oregon to thrift with my parents. And we went to the bins down there and to another thrift stores, another St. Vincent de Paul. So yeah, that's what it is. We're gonna hop into it. Man, starting out, Goodwill in this random little town that I consign items at. We went there just to consign a lot of my items and to go grocery shopping. And we also Ryan was like, let's just stop by Goodwill.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
I had a funny feeling that we should go to that Goodwill, which is weird and random because we've been to that Goodwill a couple of times before and it was just like nothing.
Yeah, but there was one time where we found like two really good things.
Was that when we found the Ralph Lauren coat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a brand new with tags, like long wool Ralph Lauren trench coat, which was really nice and beautiful.
Yeah, cashmere blend, and I think it was $30.
Yeah.
And we also found a Banana Republic leather jacket that already sold. We bought it for $30 and sold it for, it was either like just above or just below. It was I think it was at least $100 that I sold this for. So, yeah.
Yeah. So I just had a feeling I was like, we should go back to that Goodwill. And I'm really glad we did, because this might be the best haul from a Goodwill store we've ever had in our lives.
Yeah, I would definitely say so.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Goodwill, I usually find like 1 to 3 items, but usually 0 items to resell.
Yeah.
But this was amazing. So, man, I guess we'll just...
Where do you even want to start?
I don't know. Okay, so...
Let them have some suspense. Start with the lesser
suspense,
thing.
Yeah. All right, well, there was an item or two, maybe it was just this one, that I purchased to send into ThredUp. And it's a brand called Piazza Sempione, Piazzazza space Sempione.
Piazza
That was a mouthful, and I don't know if you can see that tag. Maybe not. Yeah, so it's Italian. It's mostly wool, 98% wool, 2% spandex. And the Real accepts this, but of course they don't price it a lot. I purchased this for, I think that it actually was half off. It was $9.99, so I think it was like about $5 that I got this for. And yeah, I know about this because I purchased something for myself to wear to my sister's wedding from the Real that happened to be this brand, and then I just casually looked it up on ThredUp and saw that for that dress, or at least at the time, a dress was selling for like, I think I would get around like a 50 to 100, something like crazy payout, and I was like, oh my gosh, okay. And so that's why I picked this up. And we are going to see how it does on ThredUp. And yeah, so I should at least be able to profit $20 passively from sending this in, which is awesome. Just something to add in.
Sweet. What's this?
That is cool.
Oh. this was the next thing we found. This is a Cool brand, Kuhl
It sure is.
brand coat jacket. It's button up. It's really fancy looking and nice. Is it wool or is it?
I think it's just acrylic, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe it's just acrylic, but Cool. Oh, you can't even see that. It's really tiny. Cool brand stuff is really popular. Usually flies off the shelf. Goodwill only wanted $10 for this, and it's in good condition. What were you saying for comps?
Oh man, it was let's see, was it 50, 60?
That sounds about right.
I think it was something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
it was so interesting too, because we were in this Goodwill. I looked partially through the coat section, and then this random guy just came up to us and he was like, you know what? I just want to let you know that there's a lot of great things in the coat section or the jacket section, stuff that retailed for a lot. So if you want to check it out. And like, so I was like, okay, and went back there and looked through more thoroughly, and that's when we found all of this stuff. Most of it is jackets in this haul. So
Which is what we like.
yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
Cool.
a cool coat.
Very cool.
Where are you putting stuff? I'll just do it.
Like wherever.
Next.
Yeah. Next with the jackets.
My favorite.
Yeah. This is vintage Patagonia.
Oh,
And it is just, it is funky. It was $13.
$13 for Patagonia coat? Like, hello?
Especially like a vintage, well, I mean, any Patagonia coat, but a vintage one like this
I'm like,
is like super, super cool. I didn't even look up,
like, how'd they miss that?
yeah. Well, okay, this is why I think that this trip was better. This is kind of a smaller town, and I don't think they know what a lot of things are.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But it's close to the Portland area, so you still get that influx of good stuff.
Yeah, because usually like at a Portland area Goodwill, or even just any Goodwill, I think like typical, they like, I don't know. Yeah, with
Hey,
Patagonia
that's good for
or
us.
what we found, which we're gonna show you, they would mark it up to high heaven. Like maybe not Patagonia so much, but the thing is, Goodwill, they like want to be resellers, and they are resellers. So like I saw a Poshmark account from one of the Goodwills that they had that they're selling their stuff on. So that's where they're at. They're trying to become resellers themselves, which is why it's so hard to find something good in their stores to sell, because they're doing their research on it. So anyway, we were happy that this got passed over, or like, you know, not marked up.
Yeah.
And honestly, I didn't do a comp on this. I just was like, vintage Patagonia coat, it's probably good.
That's gonna do well.
Yeah.
That'll
I
probably
would guess
sell.
like 50.
I'd say 80.
Maybe.
It's vintage Patagonia.
I know. Like, I have to look it up, but I'm trying to like guess low so that I'm like not, or I'm like surprised. But that was awesome.
We'll save the best for last.
Oh, okay.
So, this is the next thing. What are these? Oh my goodness. I saw these. They have gators on them. I'm pretty sure these are real gator cowboy boots.
They seem like
They
it.
seem like they're real. Goodwill wanted 30 for these. But man, if you ever look up comps on gator boots, and I think these might have been like Hornback Cayman alligator boots.
No.
But oh my gosh, any kind of gator boots are so expensive. And, you know, depending on the brand, some of them are like, I don't know, $6,000 to $10,000. These ones are probably not that much. But because they're gator boots, we're like, we'll take a risk on it. It's so scratched off that I can't see what the brand was.
We saw it in the light when we were like putting the stuff in the car.
They were made in Mexico. Oh, it's Redigon or something, or Red Canyon.
Red Canyon.
Try Red Canyon. It's really hard to see it. It looks like Red Canyon. It says pure something. But they're in pretty good condition. I would say, they're lightly used. And if these are real gator boots, they're probably worth at least a couple $100 resale, but maybe even more. Red Canyon?
I can't find anything on Red Canyon.
That's what it looks like to me. It's so difficult to see that.
Oh, is it Red Wagon?
It looks like a Y-O-N. It looks like Red Canyon to me. Maybe I'll Google Red Canyon alligator boots.
Oh my goodness. Ooh. I don't know about like Red Canyon or whatever, but just, I was like looking, vintage Rodney Ammons alligator cowboy boots sold for $450.
Just like any kind of alligator boots are worth a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't know exactly why. Maybe it's just because it's rare. It's a rare leather. I don't know. I can't find Red Canyon, but anyways, we picked those up on a risk. $30 at Goodwill, not too bad.
Yeah, we expect to get at least $100
Yeah,
for those.
but possibly a lot more than that.
Yeah, I want to like price it up, and because as far as we know, we'll do more research, but if I don't find the same exact boot, then it's one of a kind online.
Yeah.
Which can allow me to ask for more. So that was an awesome find.
Yeah. And
Super great.
Do you want to do those or want me to do those?
Oh, you do these ones.
Okay.
And then I'll do this one.
And then we also found this pair of shoes at that same Goodwill. These are Nike Air Force One high tops, jet black. These are awesome. We've been finding a lot of Air Force Ones lately, but these are super popular shoes still. The Velcro has got some junk in there, but I'll have to pick that out with something. But other than that, they're in really good condition. I thought about wearing these for myself, but I didn't really like the fit very much. But yeah, these are size 12s. They're in good condition. I wouldn't say excellent, but like definitely good condition. Probably list these for $100. See if we can get 70 to 80 out of them.
Nice. How much did they price those ones at?
Goodwill wanted $15 for these.
Cool. So this was amazing. Just, if you can tell, if you know, you know. You can probably tell from that far away. We can. This is our most found luxury brand, and it is Burberry. So all the tags said right here was made in England, and I could tell. So I was flipping through the jackets, and like towards the end of the row, and Ryan was like sorting through stuff, I think, or starting to.
Yeah.
And I was just looking, and I was like, okay.
Don't be suspicious.
So
Don't be suspicious.
found this. Yeah, I saw the check. I was like, think I know what this is. On the zipper, it said Burberry.
Yep.
And on the inside, it is Burberry London. So we're pretty sure that they didn't price this up because it just said made in England, and they were like, whatever, it's a random brand. They had this priced at $6.99. $6.99. I've waited my whole life for something like this at Goodwill.
Yep.
Where they just miss it because they're usually too good. I'm like, foiled again. But now I can say that we found a designer piece at the Goodwill store.
Yes.
That was actually very lowly priced.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is just like it's a quilted pink jacket. And honestly, like again with this one, like didn't look comps up when we got it. It was just like, this is Burberry. Like we can find something to do with this. Yeah, so that is super exciting.
We can find something to do with that.
Yeah. We'll figure something out.
So I don't even know how much value we have sitting here. If those are actual real gator boots and they're worth like, I don't know, like $500, like we might have $1,000 worth of stuff sitting here. And I think we only paid like $100 at that Goodwill for all of this stuff right here. So really good margins if that's the case.
Yeah, so that's Goodwill. Oh, you also found
yeah,
a DVD for you.
I found the movie The Martian with Matt Damon. I haven't seen this yet. I've been wanting to, so that's cool. It's a Ridley Scott movie. And we also found 2 ties at St. Vincent de Paul. Correct? This is a Fendi tie. So we've actually found real Fendi again in a tie form. This is actually kind of a cool tie. Maybe I'll keep that for me. And then that's a Yves Saint Laurent.
YSL?
That's an Yves Saint Laurent. Gosh.
Well,
that's a YSL tie.
yeah, I think I was saying like Yves Saint Laurent or whatever, and then either you or my dad. No, I think you were like, just say YSL. I'm like, oh, that's easier.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are awesome. We found these for $3 each, right?
Yeah.
And
so now we've officially found YSL.
Yeah.
In a garment.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So honestly, like for the ties, it's. I think we were seeing 30.
The Fendi tie was worth more. I think this is like 30 or 40, and that was like 25.
Okay. Yeah. So we might lot all these luxury ties up into one listing and like just start it at a reasonable level and like do a bid or something. I don't know. Might do something like that. But yeah, we found like luxury in this random town, and it was really cool.
So that was all the stuff from that Goodwill store. So this is from Value Village a couple of days later.
Yeah.
Which also ended up being a really good day. So I found this in the book section here at Value Village. This is a first signet printing edition of Carrie. They wanted $2 for it. Originally I thought this was a first edition, but it's not a true first edition, although this did come out in 1975. But this is the first signet printing, so it's not actually that valuable. Worth maybe $8. If it was a true first edition, probably 30. I also found a copy of Dune. This is a newer printed version, but I think I'm just going to keep that for me. I also found one of Tolkien's other random books. This is a hardback, and I think this came out in 2009. But it's not really worth anything either. I just thought it was cool. I also noticed this L. Ron Hubbard book here. We should check this out and see if it's anything. It has a barcode, so it can't be that old. So with that L. Ron Hubbard book, not really worth anything. Like the other ones, they're worth a lot more when they're in a set together, but that one by itself is only worth like a couple bucks. Occasionally, sometimes I will look at Tom Clancy books, like this freshly printed version of Rainbow Six. Although this is not a first edition. If you find a signed Tom Clancy book, they can actually go for quite a bit, especially books like Clear and Present Danger and Hunt for Red October. But that one is new.
No, it's like...
It feels interesting.
I know that it does, but like...
I think that we should look closer at this one.
No, we really should not look closer at that.
Did you Google lens that?
No.
So this is sad. We found 2 different Patagonia pieces today, but this one is not worth it for the price. Even with the 20% off coupon, because these are just base layers and they only sell for about $15. So they have that priced right. the other Patagonia piece was this jacket,
And it's fugly and it has a hole.
and we can't find it. It's also $15.
And it's ugly.
So, sad face. Ended up being also a really good day at a thrift store, which is surprising to us. We've had some good days at Value Village. I don't know what was going on this last week, but we just were like being blessed left and right.
Yeah. I mean, people just donated their really good things, I guess.
Yeah, and we just happened to be there at both of these stores at the right time to reap the rewards and the benefits. So, starting with this, I spotted this. This is a icebreaker coat, merino wool. It's an icebreaker 320, real fleece, double XL jacket. And Icebreaker is one of those merino wool brands that does super well and is really popular. And this one even has a couple little holes in things, which I might try to stitch. Like, you might be able to see that right there, maybe. But it's pretty small, but I don't think that it's gonna devalue this too much. So we washed it. We did not dry it in the dryer. We dried it laying out, and it's in pretty good condition still. So what were you seeing for comps on this?
I'm not sure with flaws, but I think that definitely above 50.
Yeah. Icebreaker is like a active wear, like not smart wool, but kind of like smart wool company. It's like really high quality merino wool stuff. And it's a Bolo brand. It's the first time we found Icebreakers, so
Yeah.
that's a pretty cool find.
We actually found Icebreaker, and then I found an Ibex piece, which is similar, merino wool, like performance. And I think that with both of these brands, I've heard that you can pick them up with flaws, with holes, and it will still sell. So I was looking at both of them. This one had a few holes, and then the other one was like kind of like it had a lot of holes everywhere, and it was not as substantial, so we passed on that one. But we were so excited to find this and see how it does. I'm gonna price it up and then accept an offer, so we'll see how that does. Yeah, this is another brand that does really well, and we learned about it from Mogi Beth. This is Taylor Stitch, and it is this chevron, it's chevron? No, houndstooth pattern dress shirt. And normally I do not get excited about selling men's dress shirts, but this sold so fast. We found this brand similar, it was actually a smaller size, and more plain, like shirt like this at the bins in Medford, and it sold for $50 like right away. So we are very excited to find this brand. This is in much better condition, better pattern, larger size. It was $9.29, and we should be able to get like 80-ish.
Whoa.
Probably. Is that what? No, that's what you were seeing, right?
Is
You
it
looked at
really
comps?
80? I don't know if it was that much.
50 to 80, I think. I think we were seeing 80, and I was surprised too.
I think it was in the 50 range.
Oh. Pair of Beta brand, medium long, blue, stretchy pants, dress pants. And Beta brand, $6.99. Should be able to sell these for about 50 as well.
Sweet.
Yeah, Beta brand is it's like yoga pants feel, but for work. So it's like pajama jeans in a way.
Sounds
but a lot higher quality.
Oh. And then this is the last clothing item for that day. Also, while I was in the shirt section, came across this for $13, and guess what? It's freaking Burberry again.
Yeah.
This has been the most insane, like, we just keep finding Burberry all over the place.
Yeah.
This is just like a checkered, button-down shirt, size large men's, but it looks really good condition. It's really new looking.
Is it size large?
Large.
You could try it on.
I could try it on, maybe. I'm kind of in between a large and an XL right now. But yeah, Burberry again, twice in 1 week. this has been a wild week for us.
Yeah.
And it was like reasonably priced at $13 because I was looking at comps for other Burberry shirts, and this should probably sell in like the 50 to 80 range.
Oh, maybe that's the one that you were seeing, that it was 80. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah.
So
beautiful.
Burberry again. This has just been wild. So that was it for clothing. I also picked up a paperback of Dune at that Value Village. I've been looking for Dune for a little bit. I know it's popular right now, so I'm kind of jumping on the bandwagon late when everybody else is. But I really liked the movie, and I've been kind of listening to the audiobook, but I wanted a copy of it for myself, so I found one. And it's not a first edition or anything, but it's still cool. Value Village wanted $2 for that. I also found the game Final Fantasy 12. XII is 12, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. For PlayStation 2, we found this at another Goodwill in Tigard, Oregon that same night because we were just on a roll and we were like, oh, let's go to another, because we ate dinner at Elmer's because we are old people.
Yes.
We love Elmer's, and there happened to be a Goodwill right across the street, so we ran over there, and this is the only thing we found, but I think Tori might play that.
Yeah.
It's an old Final Fantasy game that has all the disc and the booklet and everything, so that's also a good find. It's not really that valuable, maybe $10. But yeah, that was all the stuff we found that day thrifting.
Yeah.
So again, really good finds. This week has been awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else do we got? This bag?
Yes.
Okay, so then that weekend we traveled down to Southern Oregon to Grants Pass to visit our parents. Tori's dad needed help setting up a bunch of tech stuff and like his laptop and things for his new business, and so we just went down there for the weekend to help them do some of that stuff. Oh, we're here in Southern Oregon. Check it out. Look at all the ash that's on top of this car, and over there's the smoke in the distance. But we also all took a trip over to Medford to go to the Goodwill bins that's down there, which is the only one in that area that I'm aware of. Spent a couple hours at the bins and going to St. Vincent de Paul. Well, we didn't find a ton of stuff at this Goodwill bins today, but it wasn't bad. We did find one pair of IRO Paris shoes, which probably will go for about $100, so that was the best find here.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna go to St. Vincent de Paul now, so we'll see you over there. So this bag is the stuff that we found there. So starting with the bins stuff. This we found at the bins. This is an Oscar de la Renta blazer, sport coat. Let's see. It's a 3-button suit jacket actually. Just like a kind of light green beige color. It's in good condition. What was your plan with this one?
For this, I think that I'm gonna end up sending this to the Real, and I don't expect to get a crazy amount. However,
It smells minty.
interesting. However, the reason why I don't expect to get a lot is that the Real deeply discounts their stuff, and so as a seller, it's not always worth it. But I actually was seeing Oscar de la Renta stuff currently that was similar, priced at around 100 or 150. So I figured if I get this for $1, like the prices per pound at Medford are way cheaper than ours.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if I get it for like about $1 and send it in and just make some money passively, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how most of the stuff that we found that day was. We found one amazing item. Well, Ryan found that item. And yeah, most of it. So one amazing item, one like probably sell myself item, and then the rest is like consignment stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So not anything crazy. But found Adriana Papel. This purple dress.
Is that a midi dress?
No, that's a mini, or like knee length. And then I also found another Adriana Papel dress in kind of this like rust
It's like plum.
color. Plum. The color looks better than it did at the bins, because at the bins it looked just straight up brown, and I was like, I don't know if I should get this. But yeah, my plan for both of these is to send them into ThredUp, and I should get about, I think the payout I was seeing was like about $10 per dress. So passively making $20 on these.
Mm-hmm.
About. I'll just do that one too, I guess.
Okay.
And the same plan for this Citizens of Humanity jeans.
Your mom found those, right?
Yeah, she did. And I plan to send these to ThredUp and probably again get like $10 or $15 or something like that passively.
Got people honking outside.
What are you gonna do? It's crazy.
I'll let you do those if you want.
These?
Yeah.
Oh, but you found them.
You know what they are more than I do.
I don't really know them. Sure. Should I do these first or those?
We'll do these first.
Okay.
And then found these Vionic sandals. Are these the ones that you're probably going to try to sell yourself?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Vionic usually does pretty okay.
Yeah.
They're in decent condition.
Yeah,
Probably.
Vionic is a orthopedic shoe. And I tried on some Vionic shoes that weren't my style the same day, and I was like I wasn't thinking about getting them, but they are very comfortable, and I'm looking for a pair for myself. Gosh, I can't talk. Yeah, so Vionic orthopedic shoes, very popular. These Ryan found, and this made the whole Ben's trip worth it for sure. They are a pair of IRO Paris boots, made in Portugal, European size 38. They are in really good condition for being at the Ben's. I see like just a little snag, not snag, but like just somewhere right there. But man, like they are so quality and like just a really good style. And I think we were seeing about 100 more or less that we could expect to get for these. Maybe more, honestly. This is a luxury brand.
Yeah. IRO Paris stuff retails for a lot.
Yeah, it totally does. So that more than paid for our whole thrifting day, pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So those are sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Yeah, what are the chances finding luxury brands on all 3 of our trips this
It's
week?
been a luxury kind of a week, I guess.
Yeah, it's been
know.
really awesome and exciting.
Yeah. This. Oh, do you want to
Yeah.
do that one?
So we were at St. Vinny's in Medford, which we found good stuff there a couple of different times.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the better thrift stores in the Southern Oregon area. Yeah, I spotted this. It's 100% linen blouse by Bryn Walker. Bryn Walker. 100% linen. I looked up comps. It was looking like it was worth probably around 50 or 60.
Yeah.
Which is not bad. They only wanted $5 for this. It had a couple of little stains, but I think we can try to get those out. But other than that, it's in good condition. No rips or holes or tears. So
Yeah.
Bryn Walker.
That is a Bolo brand, and it's a Log and Look style brand. So I'll add that into the listing as well. Log and Look is kind of like minimalist, and yeah, people love that brand. I found some more things to consign. We found 2 pairs of Stuart Weitzman shoes. And so here's this pair. Ryan was amazing, and he like checked out for us and had to ask for the other shoe, and like the lady was kind of
A little
rude.
frazzled.
Well, frazzled because they were like closing and stuff.
I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but these have like an interesting like tortoise shell
Yeah, they do.
pattern to them. It's kind of like glossy tortoise shell. It's dark brown and red. It's kind of interesting with a leather top.
And here's the other pair of Stuart Weitzman shoes.
Stiletto heels, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, so they wanted $6 each for these, and I plan to send them, I think I'm going to send them into ThredUp, if not consign them locally or like around here. There's a few places that I'm like, okay, they might do well, like the place in the mall that we go to. Oh, those were 4, it looks like.
Yeah, 4.
That's cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that was it for that. If you enjoyed kind of the more vloggy style, let us know in the comments if that's something that's more interesting. And, you know, we're looking to adapt and change our YouTube channel to be more entertaining or what, you know, whatever. So yeah, if that was something you were into, let us know. Thanks again for watching, and we will be back again with another video next week. Yes, we will.
All right, let's roll that outro.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, thanks again for checking out this video.
If you learned something or enjoyed what you saw, please take a second to hit that like button. It really helps us out.
And if you want more nifty thrifties in your life, why not subscribe to our channel and ring the bell icon to get notified when we make new videos just like this one.
Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.